Today's NFL Mailbag is sponsored by Mint Mobile. Plans start at just $15 a month. If you're trying to save some money without sacrificing any coverage or speed, make the switch to Mint Mobile today at mintmobile.com/chatsports. Emil Pedersen, rush over Carr. Cowboys are good at drafting. Historically, yes, the Cowboys do draft and develop pretty well. Cooper Rush over Derek Carr? No, I can't get in on that one. Derek Carr has been a bit of a disappointment. The entire Raiders team has been so far this year. But that does not mean that Cooper Rush is better than Derek Carr. I can't get on board with that one, my friend. Mark Rickard, shout out from H-Town. Thank you, Mark. Dak has maxed out his talent. He was a fourth-round pick, remember. See, this is what kind of bothers me a little bit. He was a fourth-round pick, therefore he's maxed out. Dak, if this is maxed out Dak overall, he's been a top 10 QB. That's still great for a fourth-round pick. He's no Allen. He's no Mahomes. Don't get thinking I'm thinking that way. That's crazy talk, which has been said. It's crazy talk, though. But, Brady was a sixth-round pick. Russ was a third-round pick. Sometimes the NFL's wrong. Sam Darnold was a top 3 pick. He sucks. So I know that I'm pro Dak, but I don't think draft status alone is a reason for why players are good and bad. It's a great indicator, but it's not the only indicator. Robert Bruce, hi Jeff, Tom, Jack. If Hoyer plays poorly, you try Bailey Zappe or stick with Hoyer, thanks. I'm down to see Bailey Zappe. Now, it does require him to be up to speed and have everything set up from an execution standpoint. If you are not executing what the coach wants you to do, you're not going to play. Full stop. But we know what Brian Hoyer is. Yeah, he's a backup. Bailey Zappe's probably the same, but if Hoyer's bad, I would not be afraid to give Zappe a shot. It might not work very well. The odds are it's probably not going to work well. Since, fourth-round pick, obviously Dak's the exception. Is Zappe an exception? We'll see, but I'm down to give him a shot. Chualor. So the Niners bench Jimmy Garoppolo if he struggles to throw to Debo. The Niners could put Brock Peurdy in a game so he can get reps. I don't know if Brock Purdy's any better is your problem. Look, what we saw in Sunday Night Football is why the Niners traded all that they did for Trey Lance. Jimmy G was bad that game. He was missing reads. He was missing throws. He did not play well at all. That is why the Niners wanted more than Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's better than Brock Peurdy, but if Jimmy G plays like that every game, I don't think he's going to be clear, then maybe you could consider something else. I think he'll bounce back in the end. Elijah James. Cowboys should trade Dak and start Cooper Rush moving forward. I don't want to be mean, Elijah, but no. That's not a good idea for Dallas. I have been very happy and impressed with what Cooper Rush has done, but his production is still below the career averages of Dak Prescott. The ceiling Rush has hit has been good backup. The ceiling Dak has hit, and look, we can go small sample size like we are with Rush right now, has been MVP caliber. Not been the most consistent from Dak, of course. No one plays at that level every single game unless you're the aliens, Mahomes, Rodgers, Brady's, etc. But Dak is by far the better QB. But this is democracy. So, should the Cowboys trade Dak Prescott? Y for yes, N for no. Let me know in the comment section if you think the Cowboys should trade Dak. It's the pinned comment on today's show. So if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Y for yes, N for no. This is technically a super chat from Timothy. He put in Rush trade and then commented later with a clarification of Patriots in particular. I think we're kind of overrating Cooper Rush's job so far. If you're looking for player comp, who is he? I'd rather see what Mac Jones can do. I think the Cowboys having a good backup is valuable, even once Dak is back. I don't think anyone is trading a third-round pick for Cooper Rush. If they are, sure, take him. I'll let Will Greer be my backup, whatever. Even if it doesn't work out as well. But Rush is about the same age as Dak. He's done well in the very small sample size so far, but he's not playing like an actual franchise QB. He's playing like a good backup, a great backup. He's doing the job asked of him. He might get some money. I think like the best case outcome you get is Nick Foles. And like good Nick Foles, right? Or like, I don't know, Matt Flynn. Like that one good game for Matt Flynn, like, right? Like I don't think Rush is gonna save the Patriots. He's better than Brian Hoyer, but that's not worth the third round pick, even if Mac Jones misses, let's say, 2 months. Like, I don't think that's a worthwhile move for New England. On the flip side, the Cowboys would be better off just rolling with Rush as their backup. All right, today's show, as I mentioned, sponsored by Mint Mobile, owned by Ryan Reynolds, star of Deadpool 3, and the one version of Deadpool we don't talk about because we can't because his mouth was sewn shut. It was a disaster. Thanks, X-Men Origins, for being terrible. But Mint Mobile's the good version of Deadpool. It's the good version of cell phone plans. High-speed data starting as low as $15 a month. It runs on the largest 5G network. So when you make the switch to Mint Mobile, you don't miss out on anything. You're not losing coverage. You're not losing speed, and you're saving money. Make the switch today at mintmobile.com/chatsports. That's mintmobile.com/chatsports. Links in the comments section and in the description of today's video. Kyle Donovan, a $5 super. That's a beer. Cheers. Thank you, Kyle. Going down much better there. Here's to a victory for my Jags against the Eagles. Congrats to your Cowboys. You know, it's funny. First off, cheers to you, Kyle. You know what? The last time someone said a super chat, go Jags, I put down a 5-piece on our NFL Red Zone coverage on Jags to beat the Chargers. I think I should do the exact same again. Jags upset. That one paid pretty nicely. Maybe not quite as nice time. The Jags, by the way, for the Eagles, one of their tougher games now. Jacksonville looks good. Urban Meyer was terrible. That's how the difference is night and day, and that's very good for the Jags. The greatness of the Raiders. McDaniels gets 5 backs, yet the Raiders are 28th in rushing. Stupid. Enjoy the show while chilling during Hurricane Ann. I hope everyone there who is going to have to deal with the disaster situation, everything for Hurricane Ann, hope you guys stay safe out there, especially you, greatness of the Raiders. I was worried about McDaniels and the Raiders because it's the Patriot way, and that has never worked outside of New England. It has not worked at any destination, and it didn't work once already with McDaniels. Still early in the year. I hope things change, but that's not. I am worried about that so far. From Tom Browning, is this the pitcher? Anyway, Jets trading Quinnen Williams. Is this a yearly rumor that I know we'll see pop up again at some point because that's probably not going to be that great again? I don't think that they would. I think the Jets are going to keep Quinnen Williams. He is their one really good interior defensive lineman. You don't trade those guys away. The stats don't always show it. He is impactful pretty much every game. Now, you can go pipe dream here if you want, but name an NFL player who you want to see traded. Could be Quinnen Williams, could be somebody else altogether. Let me know in the comments section which player you guys would love to see traded. While you're down there, make sure you guys are subscribed. Free videos every single day right here on Chat Sports. It's news, it's trade rumors, it's injury stuff, it's Red Zone Live. Hit that big red button right now. The RC Plane Builder. When will Ritter, Pickett, Willis, and the other QBs start? We'll mention these three to begin here. Ritter, I think we will see him this year. Mariota's been fine-ish. I'll go Ritter gets his chance over under week 11 for Desmond Ritter. I don't think we're going to see Malik Willis start this year. I think the Titans will hang around the division, and I don't think he's ready. Pickett, I'll go over under week 10. Trubisky's not been very good, so yeah, I think you gotta be smart there. We might see Bailey Zappe, though. If Brian Hoyer's bad, give him a shot. And assuming Mac Jones is still hurt. All right, XD Gamer 22. Odell, come to the Jags. That's our Jags fan here. You know what? If Jacksonville is in the playoff mix still come late October, early November, and they want to make another splash edition, maybe Odell considers it, which is crazy to think about. The Jags, I think they're legit this year. I've been very impressed by them. Good job, Doug Peterson. Shame on you, Urban Meyer, for sucking so bad. Odell will look at options. October, November, once he's healthy, he'll go to the best fit with the most money. From Donna Lance, should Josh McDaniels be on the hot seat and also trade Derek Carr now? Ugh, Raiders fans are down bad. How much I know. Let's start with McDaniels here, and then I'll mention Derek Carr at the end. Actually, yeah, this is right. This is the good way to go. He's never been good. McDaniels rehabbed his image, and second chances are fine. But McDaniels has been bad so far. They can't win football games. They haven't won one this year. The Raiders paid him so much money, and then they paid Derek Carr money, but there's not a guarantee in it. Trading Derek Carr now, not going to happen. He's bad again, could get cut. Now, I don't think Derek Carr is your problem. He was really good last year, better playmakers, and now you're having more losses. I think that's a head coaching issue. So predict it for me. Who is the first NFL head coach fired this year? Is it McDaniels? I think Matt Rule is your correct betting favorite there. But let me know. First NFL head coach fired this year. SM, should the Rams trade for Kenny Golladay if the Giants eat most of his contract? I don't want Kenny Golladay. I think he's bad. He complains about playing time, gets a chance, and drops a football. That's bad, man. So if I were the Rams, I would rather just re-sign Odell Beckham once he's healthy. I think you could use another receiver, but I think Odell makes a lot more sense there. Evan Hinders, if Tua can't play, Skylar Thompson time to shine. Is this Will Scott's burner? Will Scott, who once hated the Skylar Thompson pick, now loves it more than anything. I think Teddy's your backup. But if Bridgewater's also bad, maybe make a change. Thompson was impressive in the preseason. They're going to go with the vet, though, I think. Junior Estrada, Patriots should shine Blake Martinez. If you want. You didn't do a good job of stopping the run overall. That defense was pretty bad against the Ravens. It's Lamar, so, what are you going to do? If you want to add him, cheap vet, one-year deal, I'm fine. From Vince, Browns plus 4,000 Super Bowl this year seems like a steal. Cooper looks great as well as every other part of the team, and they'll have Deshaun in the playoffs. I actually don't know about that. Are we sure that the Browns are a great football team? They're going to win against the Falcons. That's an easy win. But so far, they have snuck by a bad Panthers team. They lost to a bad Jets team. And they look better against a Steelers team that will maybe be 500. Check in at the end of October or even November once they play some more challenging teams. Chargers if they're healthy. The Ravens, the Bengals. It's decent value. Plus 4,000 is worth the bet for a team that could make the playoffs. But I don't think they've played that great so far. But that's just my opinion, Vince. If you want to do it with BetUS.